Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Esteemed Gentlemen podcast for Monday, November 15th. I'm your host, Scott Labrie, and joined alongside me, we have Uncle Teabag, Tyler Sunt.
Hello.
And All Day Eric Deshane.
Hello.
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 How was everybody's weekend?
Good. Great.
Good. Uneventful-ish, but good. But it was good.
Uneventful, eh?
We played video games. Low key. That's what I meant to say. Low key.
Uneventful, low key. Yeah.
The
Good
wrestler low key?
There's a wrestler called
No.
Loki? Really?
Yeah.
No.
Like,
Of course
L-O-W-K-I.
Oh, L-O-W. Low. Oh, not. I kind of
Low-kai.
Low-kai, yeah.
Independent legend low key.
Independent legend. He's the other variant.
That would have been funny if they did that for Loki.
It's a wrestler.
I know, but an odd reference for everyone to have. So Scott would have got that one, but like that would have been funny. Like, who the hell was that guy? Oh, he's Loki. Like, who? He's a wrestler. Oh my god!
It's like, I don't know why I'm here. So we're just winging it today. We don't really have a topic per se. Just gonna talk about our weekends, I guess. Even though Tiger's just like, man, I didn't do shit.
Yeah. Well, I was gone all weekend. I had family out, so I went to my parents' place, stayed there for the weekend. But you guys played more of the, I know Left 4 Dead.
Back for
Blood.
And
you guys, I think did you guys wrap it at all, or did you guys finish it finally?
No.
No.
We were close.
You're talking about the final boss, right? And how tough it was.
Sliver of health.
Oh.
Yep. Carly and I played again last night till about 1. Thought the two of us could do it.
Mm-hmm.
I just spent the whole night yelling at her. So I'm like, oh my god, I don't know where its fourth weak spot is. And I'm like, where are you? She's like, I'm back here. And I'm like, why the fuck are you back there? You fucked it all up. And she's like, well, I tried to hold off the horde. Well, I'm like, I don't need excuses. I'm just like so mad because it was literally like just a speck left. But there was like, I couldn't find its fucking weak spot. I'm like, fuck, we had it. Like, fuck, we had it, man. We were so close. It was our second try too, and it was flawless. The second try was just absolutely flawless, and then I couldn't find the fourth weak spot.
Yeah, because I was on the farm and I see this match is like a support chat, almost like, hey, we gotta do this next time. Like we're so
Here's the
close.
plan.
Like
full page,
the whole thing, like what's going on. I'm like, wow, I guess I'm missing a hell of a game here because they're going all out for the plans here.
Well, we attempted what? We attempted twice,
and then
the
three. Second time, we were pretty close the second time, or was it the first time? We were close, but the second time.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you had the Barrett.
And took over the bot at the end, and all of a sudden I just fell out the world, which I'm guessing is just because it made it to the end of where it's supposed to go, I'm guessing. But,
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Bummer.
We'll get him in the next one.
Well, that's still on recruit, right? So I'm like, my god, how hard are the levels? Yeah, it's gonna be impossible.
Yeah.
Act 3 is like so hard on recruit.
See, I thought like Act 2 was like, okay, this is challenging now, but like it's still fun. But that was just sounded like it was a headache and a half.
Yeah, but then there's a couple of levels in between in Act 3 that were kind of easy. Like it's like, oh, that's it, we're done already. Like when we got to the initial field laboratory thing there, that one was kind of easy.
Yeah.
Like I felt like that one should have been much more difficult. Like when you're in the corrals, like the pens or whatever, and we're running through there, and they just kept coming and coming and coming. I'm like, oh man, we're gonna get cut off. We're fucked. Like we're gonna get surrounded, and this is it. And I was like, oh, this is actually surprisingly pretty easy. But then the first act, when you're in that logging town, it's like, what the fuck is happening? Like we cannot catch a break here. So it's very it's weird. It's weirdly balanced.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I agree with you on that one because it was times where it was like, oh, this is just fun. This is just mindless shooting shit and just having fun. And also like, okay, we're all like damn near dead, sweating bullets. What the hell's happening here? Like, Jesus. Yeah.
I'm wondering if eventually you just unlock cards that just make recruit like super easy, like or something.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because
I would imagine so.
The first time playing it, we're like, oh god, we had like so much gold to spare. We got everything unlocked, the max level equipment, like awesome. Like and we can carry on for Act 2. Act 2 was like, yeah, no, we're starting fresh again, and good luck. Here you go. I was like, oh fuck.
And here's 5 random mutations. Congratulations.
Yep. Yeah.
Good luck.
One level where you have to platform over the water, and if you do it in the water once, you're dead. Oh, well, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's still fun though.
Yeah.
It's a fun game.
One of the better. Well, I never played Left 4 Dead, and that's on my list to play. Yeah.
Left 4 Dead. Oh man.
Yeah.
I played the shit out of that game.
Like I also want to compare it against it. Maybe one day I can play that, but like I've heard it compared to that, but it's maybe the same people who made Left 4 Dead too, right? So yeah, it's all by the same people. So it is similarly themed, but this one just seems more polished and more fun, and I don't know, just
it's definitely more polished.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead's basically there's no aim down sights.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
And that's basically it. There's like no attachments, no cards or anything.
Oh, it's really stripped down then.
And it's and the zombies are insanely fast, like in Left 4 Dead. Yeah,
I've seen a few playthroughs of it. Oh, it looks fun, but yeah, it's great. There's no aim down sights, there's no attachments, and the card system. I think that's probably the most unique version of that kind of horde level I've seen in a while. Where it's like, it's here's little buffs and bonuses you can add to the game to make it a little bit different and help you out along the way. And some are good, some are good to have at certain times. Some were a bad choice, and now you know, you learn about it. That's fun.
Yeah, one of the neater perks that I liked was Carly put one on where if one of your teammates goes down, you start healing for like, what was it, like 15, 20 seconds? And you can heal up to 20 points. So one of the bots went down, and all of a sudden I just started healing, like just do. I'm like, oh, that is sick. Like that's nice to have. So it just depends on like your cards. And then I went melee heavy where you heal with the melee, and if you do more damage and stuff, you can just like freaking just swat your life back. It's like that's pretty cool.
Pretty good.
But then you don't have the perks of like the heavier attacks and weapons and copper, and it's just it's a good balance for sure.
Cool.
It's cool. It's cool.
Highly recommend that game for sure.
It is a lot of fun. Yeah, it's fun. Go and just relax, play the first act, and just chill, shoot some zombies,
and then get your butthole ready.
Even the boat was a little bit frantic, but
that was true. Yes,
that's true. Yeah,
but I think a lot of times it was the second time I played it because you guys knew what we were doing. It wasn't as bad because like don't go here, do this now, and go. And I remember when we played. What mission was it? Where it was us three, and we couldn't figure out what the hell we were doing, and we played it again with just me, Tyler, and Carly, and right away it was done, no problem, because we figured out what we were doing next time. It was a no-brainer. I can't forget what level it was, but it was one of those like, was that the arm one to get the arm back for the cop station
at the police station?
Yeah, I was like, it was big, but we found it right away. We were like half the time we were done, right? So it went by way faster.
Yeah,
I remember that now. For the first time I played, like, what are we doing? It's so fucking big. It's
and then the one that you and Carly and I were playing too, where we're at that lake where you got to go on the ferry, and then you got to find the battery to open up the gate. And we were like, "Fuck!" We just couldn't like find the stupid battery.
Find it. Yeah.
We're like, what are we looking for? Like, what the hell is happening? We're like panicking, and they just kept coming. And then when Scott and Carly and I played, we just zipped through that one pretty good.
Yeah.
Because we knew what we were doing. But if you don't, you're like, oh, "Fuck!" Panic City.
Yeah.
And Carly rattling off excuses for sucking. It's like, and I'm just ripping. Oh, I'm such a lunatic, man. Poor
crazy.
Carly. Poor Carly. It's funny.
You don't like to lose.
No.
Yeah.
And she blames the controls. It's like, you're the one at the controls, bud. You can't blame the keyboard. I'm such an asshole.
Shit.
Everybody else is handling it.
Yeah, everybody's got a pretty good grasp on it here. Oh, such a dick. She's gonna listen to this and be like, "Fuck
you."
Yeah. Yeah. When we were both playing, she almost hit me a couple of times. When I was like, "What are you doing back there?" She turned from her fucking keyboard, like just ready to swing. I'm like, "Hit me!" No, I didn't say that. Hit me! I fucking dare you hit me. Over a game, just bounced my head off my desk. I need a good one here, I think, one of these days.
She'll tune you in, bud. She'll tune you in.
Just a good punch in the mouth.
Shut up.
But yeah. And I downloaded Age of Empires 4. It's a good blend of 2 and 3, actually.
But you
It's
like
got
3 a lot though too. I
like 3.
3 didn't appeal to me at all, but it was, I don't know, just the 3D of it or whatever it was. But for the 2 I loved, so I'm tempted to try 4 out here. Is that still set in like older?
Yep.
Like 2? Okay, yeah.
Just like 2, yep. You betcha.
Yeah.
But there's only 5 or 6 countries you can play as.
Oh, that's it? Oh, compared to like
Yeah.
18 in
You've
the base game? Wow.
you've got China, England, France, the Russians. Then you've got the Saudis. I can't remember which dynasty that you're playing as. Delphi, something Delphi. And then shit, I can't remember. But they're all so unique. So they got like Age of Mythology shit going on in there too. So like when you go to advance to the next age, you get to decide what dynasty or what whatever reign at that time there was in the different countries of that continent, whatever.
That's like the key to being different that way, right? So
yeah,
let's pick different time. Yeah,
so
that's good. That's a good one.
Once you max out your whatever technology, then you can start building dedicated landmark buildings to research the other dynasty stuff to get all the units from there too, right? So like the objective is like you can either build a wonder or you can build like your landmarks, which are your technology buildings. And they give different buffs for different things too. And every faction plays completely differently. And it's so much fun. My biggest drawback to this game is there's only a 200 population cap. And I fucking hate population caps. But the armies can get big enough that it's like, okay, it's worth it. And when your army starts moving, it's literally like your headphones are vibrating because you can hear like the hooves of the horses, the people marching, and they're talking and marching and whatever. Then like the cannons in the back and the trebuchets moving and stuff, and the setups and the archers and like the yelling and the fighting. Like you see, the fighting is like Warhammer when they're fighting against each other. Like they got shields up and they're hitting. And you can get them to hold the line, like or hold position, and the spearmen drop their spears down and brace themselves for like if they're gonna get charged with something, and it does extra damage against charging enemies. So it's like, there's a huge strategy element to it. Or you can just hit A, attack, move, and just let it happen too. That's fun too. But if you want to be really technical, you can do some crazy shit, and you can put guys on top of your walls. That's sick. You get stone walls. You can put like archers all along the wall. And you build towers like into the walls, so like they're actually facing outwards, built into the walls. It's like forms like a little battlement that you can put guys on top of too. And man, it's sick. It's fun. There's a lot of fun. They just need more. They just need more people, so they can have big battles, like really big ones. Other than that, that's the only drawback I can come up with. But
that's more than half of what Age of Empires 2 is, right? Even 3, I think 3 is still 500, I think, too, as well, right? So
I think 3 is actually less than that. I think it's like 100 or 150 because you just have like your musketeers and a couple cannons that take up 5 population each, and I don't know.
I think it must be because of not balancing, but like the game can probably only handle that much.
Maybe
that could be why. Yeah, because
and the maps are decently big too. Like the maps are big. The animation's great. The scenery, the music, the sound effects. Frick, the sound effects alone are just incredible. And the visuals too. Like when your cannons, like your gunpowder shit starts going off, and like you scroll away from the battle and you hear it like echoing in the background, like the screaming and the explosions and stuff. It's just like, awesome. It's so real. But yeah. So that's fun.
Nice.
That's fun.
Yeah. Cool.
It's refreshing. Play a good base city building strategy game again.
Yeah.
Well, I downloaded a game. It's not a base game, but it's a race game.
Oh.
Forza Horizon 5.
Nice.
Forza.
Sorry, was that Eric?
With Game Pass or?
Yep, with on Game Pass there, yeah. So
yeah.
Didn't cost me anything extra.
Nice.
And it's just a fun arcadey open world racer, just like all the previous 4 games. This one's set in Mexico, so lots of different landmark kind of stuff. You got like a little bit of jungle action. You like find like old Aztec temples, and sometimes you're racing in the deserts, sometimes you're racing in cities and that sort of thing.
Oh, sweet.
And yeah, like those games just like know how to have fun. Like if you guys never played Horizon games, so I'm guessing probably.
No, never.
I've only seen you play a little bit when I lived with you, but
yeah. So like the whole thing behind it is it's called the Horizon Festival, which is this big racing festival that's all about going and taking over a country or something like every expansion, that sort of thing. And they do a bunch of like races, but also they do a bunch of big like stunts and stuff like too. So it starts you off like there's a big cargo plane, and then like do the Fast and Furious 7 thing where they're dropping cars out of the planes, and then
God.
So I was like, all right, well, starts you off, you land in like a buggy and you're racing through the desert or whatever, the desert, and then it goes back to the plane and drops you off into the jungle, and then it drops you off with the Corvette, and you're like racing down the highway and all this other stuff, and then it ends with you jumping off in this like McLaren, and it's like, all right, race the cargo plane to the finish line. So you're like racing the cargo plane to the finish line, and it's just like, it's just like it knows how to have fun. The like planes like swooping in at the very end, and you're just it's just like
nice.
It's like, hey, this game's fucking cool.
Graphics look really good.
It does.
Like,
very
they look
pretty.
beautiful. Yeah. Really cool. I wonder if my computer could handle it. I should be able to. I think.
Yeah, mine was. It's like it like does a optimization. Bless you. God bless you.
My child.
Yeah, I'd like optimize it at first, so I said I could do high settings, which I was surprised. I thought it might be medium, but yeah, and then did that, and then for some reason the game crashed on me, and I was like, oh, weird. Okay, launched it back up, load in, get to the open world, pick my car, drive like 2 feet, crash on me again. I'm like, what the fuck's happening here, man?
What the hell?
So I'm like Googling it, and they're like, yeah, turn off Windows Defender, do this, try running it as an administrator. I did all that. All right, started working. Cool. I played like for half an hour or something like that, and then we played Back for Blood yesterday. And I played more of it this morning. I went to go play more of it this morning, and same thing. Crashed on me. I was like, what the fuck's happening?
What the hell?
Why did it crash on me? And then I figured it out. It's like, you have to run it as administrator right now until a patch comes out, which is kind of strange. I don't know why.
All right, it's weird, yeah. So
weird.
Some security permission bullshit in with the mainframe or something like that. Who knows?
Something.
Right?
I don't know. But
it needs admin privileges for some bullshit. Yeah.
Something. Yeah. So
probably run ads into the game.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's got a cool, good soundtrack to it too. You can change your radio stations and stuff. It's always nice.
Nice.
And yeah.
So is it just like no hub world? It's just menu based and driving around, or do you have like a hub kind of to?
You have like a home base,
collect kind of thing.
Yeah, there's like little like festival outposts that you can go into. And that's like kind of where you switch your cars and do your upgrades and that sort of thing. And then you can like also buy like houses and stuff like that too, which lets you like customize your character and stuff like that. And
oh, cool.
Yeah,
I always wanted to try that game. It always looks so. Yeah,
I would recommend it. Yeah, it's worth it. If you got Game Pass, it's
well, might as well. I do, right?
Yeah,
so,
same.
And we're gonna beat Back for Blood right away. I think.
Fingers crossed we can get it done. Yeah.
And then it's 100 gigabytes. So it's a
it's a
hefty
that's a big one.
I got a new
big boy.
New hard drive installed a little while ago here, so I can do that for now. But yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Fun.
I watched some movies this weekend too.
Did ya? Did you watch Shang-Chi?
I watched Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah. Last. You watched it as well?
Yep.
I did not.
Get on it.
Let me just say, I did not expect it to have that epic of an ending.
Same.
They did not. They did not show that in the trailers at all. I was like, "What the fuck?"
No, and a few surprises. I'm like, "Oh, that's in there too." That's wow. I wasn't expecting that. That's well done.
The returning character. Yeah, I did not. Expect.
Did not see that coming. Yeah. So.
And I thought like the fight scene choreographs were like really good.
Phenomenal.
Really good.
Yeah. As someone who is like who loves kung fu movies, it's like this is actually really good. This is very nice. Yeah. That's the intro fight when it's the whatever the Mandarin is, whatever he goes by, and that one woman. I'm like, this is really good. This is like classic 80s, 70s kung fu where it's really over exaggerated and really artsy. I'm like, I can like this. It was good. Yeah. No, I highly recommend it, man. It's I think it was praised pretty well for it overall. Not like it's Eternals it's getting bombed right now, but I mean, I still want to watch that.
It's definitely like way different than any other Marvel movie. That's for sure, though. You still got that mix of like humor and action, but like I don't know, it's definitely in its own separate world.
I said it reminds me of a lot of Guardians where you don't know the characters, but you know it's still related to it, but you still can have fun watching it. I'm like, yeah, it beats it on that. Where it's like, yeah, just you don't have to know it, just go and watch it. And it's like you have to know about Iron Man. What's happening there? It's like, no, these are different characters. Just go watch it. It's fun. Yeah.
Yep.
Then I also watched Jungle Cruise as well. That came out.
How's that?
Jungle Cruise.
And I enjoyed it, actually. I was surprised. I didn't think I would, but I liked it. It reminded me a lot of when I first saw it, it reminded me too of the Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser. Had that kind of like adventure vibe with it too, and it's very much like that, and I absolutely loved it for that. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's as good as that. I still find the campiness of the old '98 movie a lot better, but this one had some good moments too, and it was fun. Yeah. Yeah.
I was interested in that one. I saw the trailer and I'm like, I could see myself probably enjoying this.
Yeah, I might have it on more as like a background movie when I'm like doing minis or something, or painting or doing something else. It's good noise, good jokes in it every now and then too. Just something to have on in the background. So.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
I also watched Finch on Apple TV Plus.
Finch.
How's that?
With Tom Hanks. He builds a robot.
Oh yes.
Was it as good as you dreamed it would be? No.
It was good. It has a kind of like an abrupt ending, I thought.
Oh.
It ends kind of very fast. And you're expecting it to be a feel-good movie. That's actually kind of sad. So.
Oh, yes.
Oh. Got emotions. No.
Saw the trailer. I think I have it pretty much figured out what's going to happen, but I probably still would watch it because it's Tom Hanks.
Oh yeah, I recommend it for sure. The robot, real stupid, real dumb robot. Kind of frustrating at some points, but you know, that's the thing. He's only a day old. He was literally born yesterday.
Really born yesterday. There you go.
But it's time to grow up. Tom Hanks says to him. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might have to check it out.
Yeah. I recommend it. That's it. I'm currently right now, or I'm watching Dope Sick, which I thought was a movie on Disney Plus, but it's a series, miniseries.
Yeah.
Okay.
With Michael
Keaton about OxyContin, the drug opioid crisis, all this other stuff, and it's kind of like flashing forward to 2005 and then back to the past, 1996, where they're like introducing the drug and selling it. And then it flashes forward, and it's like, wow, this drug really fucked everything up. And they're trying to, like, yeah, all the crime rates spiked, and abandoned children's spiked, and all this other stuff. And it's like, Jesus fuck, man.
Wow. So you said it's a docuseries, or it's like a
it's based on a true story. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
Biopic or whatever. Yeah.
Biopic. Yeah.
It looks serious. I'm like, I should check it out. I'm like, I don't know if I feel in the mood for a drama series right now. That'll maybe a little.
It's only. I think it's coming out weekly because there's only 2 episodes right now. So.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I've booted up today expecting a movie, and I got 2-hour long episodes I'm watching. So I'm like. I haven't done any research past that and how many there's supposed to be. It just says it's a mini series, so it's gonna be only a one and done thing. But
right,
yeah. Michael Keaton's good.
Oh, he's
usually, yeah.
Usually, yeah.
He's usually good.
What movie did I watch him in not too long ago?
The Founder.
No. Yeah, I was just gonna say.
That one was good.
He's a prick in that movie. What a douchebag!
I know. What the hell? The one with the paper, the Boston Globe one. It won an Academy Award.
Oh, Spotlight.
Spotlight, that's it. Yes,
I love that movie.
That's a great movie. Yeah, too. Yeah.
Never even heard of it. Spotlight?
It's about. Didn't you?
No.
I don't know.
Don't think so.
Not in the basement. I swear to God, we did. But
the report on priests and their.
No, you guys told me about it that you were going to watch it, and I was like,
Really good.
Really, really.
Okay,
good.
I do know.
Yeah.
Eesh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that scene in the Founder where he's eating dinner with his wife.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking that too. How are the
What's going on with you?
beans?
He's like, I want a divorce.
Just boom. Like,
Just
oh fuck.
over dinner. I want a divorce. Shoves the
Someone
plate,
fell for
walks
the
away.
ice cream lady fast. Fuck.
Right?
Like
What
says
a
something about like the green beans or something. And he's like,
Yeah.
divorce.
I want a divorce. Just a fucking bang.
I like where it was going. Like, this movie's great. I like where they meet the brothers and this whole story. I'm like, that's actually really interesting. This is really cool, and how they kind of
And then he
made the
started
system
like,
so it's quick. It's like cool. Then it's like I can do this without them knowing, and it was just a handshake deal. It's like you still fuck them over, man. Like
he
what
fucks
an asshole.
everyone.
Oh, like
Gets all that money. Oh, genius. It's honestly genius how he
Yeah.
did it, though. But
it's scummy as all fuck, but it's smart.
fuck. That's the best
Yeah.
way to rise to
Yeah.
the top, man.
Yeah, that's how you stay millionaires. You be fucking scummy.
Yeah. Greece is always at the top of the layers, baby. Yep.
That's good. Did you just come up with that, or did
I did. I literally just off the top of my head.
It's a good reference, Tyler.
Wow.
Greece is very buoyant in the
is.
economic food chain. Right to the top. It's not the cream, it's the grease.
Grease. Yeah.
Greasy.
Fat that gets you. Yeah.
That's right. Every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we're nearing time. Any other things you guys want to mention?
I downloaded No Man's Sky.
Oh yeah.
It took me about half an hour to figure out what I'm supposed to do.
It's so.
I'm like, I don't know what. Like, okay, I got to craft stuff. Like, what? Okay, now all of a sudden I'm getting radiation poisoning. What's happening here? Well, I got no oxygen. Like, how do I get this stuff? And then I finally started figuring it out. And then Carly got home, and I was like, oh, thank God we can play something. I can play something else. I'm like, man, I just got on my spaceship. I got it fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Took off to the stars, and I'm like, holy fuck, man, that was stressful. Like fucking yeah. I'm like, do I fight these? Do I fight these monsters? No. Do I take pictures and scan them and I get money for what? What's this money for? Eventually it's gonna be worth something. I'm like, it's one of those stupid grinding RPG fucking garbage ass games where I gotta spend 3 hours just to accomplish one fucking thing, and for what?
Yeah.
For nothing. For nothing. So I can go do another stupid garbage thing. And I'm gonna be addicted to it. I'm gonna lose 150 years of my life doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing to show for it.
I've a few dozen hours in that game, and it's fun. Then you get bored, and then it's I'll play again. So it's like Minecraft. I find that you have a kick for it every now and then, right?
Right.
But I never played it with friends, so maybe hopefully now with friends we get a little better with it. So
I can see myself enjoying it if there's other people playing and we're like building a base or something. That would be fun.
Around and doing stuff like that. Yes.
Yeah. I think so. So Carly, I think, just started downloading it, so we were going to give it a shot, and we're going to play some more Phasmophobia tonight. We did a big update. We played a little bit this afternoon while Leia was napping, but she woke up 10 minutes later, thankfully, because we were exploring the campsite, the new updated map on the campsite. Yeah. Found a handprint on one of the tents. I'm like, oh, I found a handprint. And then I heard like, hey. I'm like, did you hear that? She's like, what? I'm like, hey, it's here. I'm like, we got to get back to the van. Just like, hey. I'm like, oh, fuck this game. I'm gonna try and record our playthrough tonight and see how she goes.
Come here often. Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah.
Fuck that game.
We gotta play again. Come on, you guys.
Nope.
It was so much fun.
Nope.
I bet you our listeners and our viewers would appreciate the reactions. Me just screaming at Carly and be like, fuck it, I'm out of here. I'll leave her.
Close the door.
You can have her. Yeah, shut the door on her. Sorry. You belong to the poltergeist now. Yeah.
That's like one of the funniest things, because like, especially when the ghost starts hunting, it'll automatically just close and lock the front door. Like, it's the funniest thing when you're on your way back into the house and you're just like, just before you get inside, the door closes in front of you. He's like, well, my friends are fucked in there. I'm out.
You see the lights? Outside. Everyone's screaming inside. Like, how do we get the fuck out of here? Get out away from the door. I'm like, I'm trying to open it. And then one person's on the outside like, oh, fuck, that sucks.
looking in
you guys okay?
You guys want anything while I'm out here?
Yeah. And you can't run. You can't run because you basically crawl for speed. Like, it's terrible.
It's nope.
It's so much fun.
Nope.
So our objective for that campsite one was to find a set of fingerprints and get the entity to try and walk through salt. I'm like, so we have to instigate this thing to walk through salt? Like, I don't know. And then Carly starts blatting this guy's name out, and then that's when I found the handprint, and then it's like, hey, I'm like, oh. Fuck this game. Yeah, it's fun.
It is cool, like, playing that game because of the proximity chat and that sort of thing, where it's just like...
Yes.
And when it starts hunting, your radios go out, so you can't, like, talk to anybody unless you're, like, right there. But, like, even if you were to talk to somebody, the ghost will hear it and just be like, fucking come after you.
Right? Because, I swear it tracks you. When you're talking on there, like, you hit the V for chat, and then it just comes for you, man.
Apparently, like, I was reading, like, some of the new difficulties they've added and that sort of thing is, like, they'll... like, the easiest difficulties, they'll be, like, closets you can hide in. But, like, the higher difficulties, they'll put stuff in the closets, so you can't go inside the closets.
Oh, wow.
So you, like, just have to...
They really updated it.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
We were going to try the prison, but I'm like, oh, it just makes you think of my book. I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah. I hate playing that game, but I do like watching, was it Bruce Green and...
reactions?
A couple of his friends play it.
Yeah,
it's just kind of funny because one of them plays with VR on and that sort of thing. So he's always like doing like weird shit with his hands and it's funny. But like Bruce also did last month. He did like IRL like ghost huntings with all his friends. So they like went to haunted places in Las Vegas and they had like their own trailer. Like did the Phasmophobia trailer. It's like, all right, I got the spirit box and they're talking and then it was just kind of funny, but.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
That was a terrible story. I don't know why I told it.
Oh, that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. I feel like we should do something like that.
Yeah.
What's haunted around here? Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nope.
Do we know if there's a haunted place around here? Have you ever heard of that?
I never heard of
there's one in. I heard there's one in Saint Lana. Do you know which one that is, Eric? That house.
It is
that's
the
like,
house. It's like it's
in
like,
between your aunt and uncles.
Yeah,
and...
there's the church. There's Mrs. Valley's old house, and there's like one more house there.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be, but like fuck if I know.
And everybody's gone in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I always heard what is it? The Whitney Lake campground like is haunted, but I think that's just like kids telling stories, ghost stories.
No. I don't know of anything specifically. No.
I have to do some research. Check it out.
If you know a place that's haunted, let us know.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do something with it. Who knows with that information?
We'll bust those ghosts.
We'll go find them. We'll find those ghosts. We'll get a UV light, a spirit box, pad of paper.
Stick the handicap in there. You can't run
Some
away.
racial slurs to antagonize the entity.
Put it in slash his tires.
Yeah. Get back to the truck. Fuck.
Where's Eric? Shit, we left him.
Son of a bitch. I feel like we're forgetting somebody.
Air with nobody on it in the middle of the field. What the hell?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
But
yeah.
Well,
there you go.
That's gonna do it, I think, for this podcast. So, if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. That would really help us out. And if you're listening on a podcast service, give us a positive rating, subscribe to the feed, and head over to our Facebook page, like the page, ask us a question, submit a topic, tell us about a place that's haunted around here.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear from you.
And, if there's any other, like, stuff you guys want to see from us, I don't know, more skits, more gaming videos. You know.
Yes.
Yes to all those. Yeah.
Yes to all those things.
Hot sauce challenges, whatever. I don't
know. Please no.
For hunting goes, we're making Tyler eat hot stuff.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it. If you guys play a round of Phasmophobia with me and Carly, I'll do a hot sauce challenge. I'll do it.
That'll be the video. Is that it'll be at the same time. We'll go into the haunted house and then take
eating hot sauce,
big hot sauce, and like coughing. It's like, it goes.
There's something in here. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Cool. We'll talk to you again on Wednesday. Adios.
Bye-bye.